Hello, I'm Barry Lynch, Director of Services in Meath County Council with responsibility for housing and community. In this short video, I want to outline some of the actions that we've taken in the Community Department to respond effectively to the challenges posed by the Covid-19 crisis. The most important of these has been the establishment of the Meath Community Response Forum, which has brought together all of the key national agencies, social organisations, sporting bodies and local community groups in the county to coordinate a comprehensive response to the needs of the most vulnerable in our communities and those who are advised to cocoon during the period of the public health restrictions. Through the forum, we've reached out to a total of 1,200 households, mainly of older people living on their own. This has been made possible with the assistance of Flexibus Local Link, An Garda Síochána and the Third Age Foundation, who delivered packs of useful items to help isolated individuals deal with the lockdown. The Council has also established a community support line, which is a free phone number for people that need assistance. The line is open 12 hours a day from 8 AM to 8 PM, and through this we have responded to about 700 calls to date. We've been able to help people with food deliveries, the collection and delivery of medical supplies, and the transportation to and from medical and other appointments. The real benefit of the service is that it provides some level of human contact and social interaction for people who are on their own and isolating. The work of the forum is reliant on so many other groups and individuals, and its success is down to the commitment of the volunteers on the ground. Setting up the forum has been assisted by other parts of the Council, including our Age Friendly Alliance and the Council's own customer service team. Meath Public Participation Network has played an important role in providing information on which groups are providing services to the vulnerable in each area of the county. The other day-to-day activities of the Community Department have been particularly impacted by the COVID restrictions, and my colleague Fiona Fallon will now say a little bit about these.
The Community Department has responsibility for council parks and playgrounds in the county, and these facilities were restricted during the lockdown period. On the advice of An Garda Síochána, we closed Blackwater Park in Navan in March, but have now opened it up, with access restricted to those over 70 and who are cocooning, and for other vulnerable members of the community. This gives them a safe space for outdoor exercise, and this initiative has proved very popular. The playgrounds remain closed until later in the summer, but we look forward to when they can be used safely again. All other parks are open, however social distancing must be observed by those using them. The COVID support grant scheme was announced by the Department of Rural and Community Development in April to provide financial help to the groups who are taking part in the community call response. Meath received funding of over 88,000 to allocate to these groups, and we hope to approve payments in the coming weeks. In terms of the community grant schemes available to various communities across the county, the COVID crisis has had a significant impact on these. There are several events which were planned for the summer months which now can't take place due to the restrictions. Other events will be unable to take place as people continue to cocoon, and also the need to ensure social distancing at all times. It is intended to proceed with awarding grants to residents' associations and Tidy Towns committees once approved at the June full council meeting. Another victim of the crisis is the Pride of Place initiative, which has been postponed this year. We are currently looking at running other initiatives for this year and will announce details in the near future. We have also had to stop work on projects funded by the Town and Village Renewal Scheme and the Outdoor Recreation Infrastructure Scheme, including projects in Cormean, Rathcarn, Blackfriary and Trim, and the combined walkway cycleway along the N52 in Kells. But with phase 1 of the national roadmap now started, work on these projects should begin again very soon.
I hope that this video message has given you some insight into how the Council has responded to the COVID-19 crisis and how our staff and the large numbers of volunteers have answered the community call. This crisis is obviously a difficult time for all of us, but particularly challenging for certain cohorts in our communities. The community responses that we've put in place have tried to address the needs of those most vulnerable. This work goes on and is likely to do so for some time to come as we go through the various phases of the restrictions. What has been most pleasing in all of this is that the Council was able to act as a focal point around which a large number of other organisations, groups and a whole host of volunteers have been able to apply their resources, energies and expertise to make a real positive impact on people's lives at this difficult time. We continue to provide public services to our communities, and will do what we can to ensure that the people of Meath stay safe and remain safe. And I would like to thank you, the many groups that have worked with us, and to the many volunteers across the county. What you've done over the last number of weeks is what makes Meath a great place to live. Thank you.